Hello and welcome back to the A4Q Testing Summit, streaming live from Marrakesh. For this session, we have from Roglan Technologies, Boy Dare, who has over 21 years of professional experience in information technology. Please join me in welcoming the amazing speaker in a discussion around a Nigerian case study about the challenges of software testing in developing economies. The stage is yours.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much, Kenza, for the introduction. First of all, I want to congratulate the A4 World Congress team, especially Stefan, for putting together this extraordinary annual summit. I hope that this event will be held in Nigeria in the nearest future. My choice of topic today is a bit in the economic side. However, I will touch on the nuances of software testing in Nigeria, which is my case study in the challenges of software testing in developing economies. Our daily lives revolve around technology. It is changing ultra fast. Technology advances in medicine, education, communication, and productivity have increased life expectancy worldwide and lifted hundreds of millions of people out of poverty. Now, the ability to connect to people and information has now become commonplace and is transforming economies, businesses, and societies. To harness these opportunities, governments worldwide are changing and adapting to this technological revolution. The advancement across physical, digital, and biological domains characterize the fourth industrial revolution. Physical innovations such as autonomous vehicles, AVS, 3D printing, advanced robotics, and new materials demonstrate new production capabilities. Technologies such as the Internet of Things, digital platforms, cloud computing, data analytics, artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, and the use in cryptocurrencies from the digital domain. Biological innovations on the other side include advancements in diverse genetic engineering techniques, for example, genetic sequencing and gene editing. The fourth industrial revolution and its potential to transform the world have implications on public policies across social, economic, political, and security dimensions. As far as businesses are concerned, every era has its buzzword. In the late 1990s, it was the internet. Then it was social media at the beginning of the first decade of this century. The latest is now digital transformation, the importance of which is concise in John Chambers, who is the former executive chairman of Cisco Systems, in his statement that says at least 40% of all businesses will die in the next 10 years if they don't figure out how to manage and change their entire company to accommodate new technologies. Clearly, digital transformation is critical to the survival of businesses, not just because of the vitality it gives to an organization by upping its operational efficiency, but due to its ability to let an organization act proactively by making the right decision. But despite such resounding affirmation from the leading lights of the market, only 34% of the companies have undergone a digital transformation. Before going into depth about the reasons behind it and the benefits of digital transformation, it's quite essential to have a detailed idea of the term digital transformation. Digital transformation is the process of digitally bringing organizational changes in all possible business operations. It's changing how you function and deliver value to customers. In addition, it can be considered a cultural change that obliges organizations to challenge the status quo and experiment repeatedly. In short, digital transformation demands an examination and reinvention of most, if not all, areas within an organization, from its supply chain and workflow to its employee skill sets and other management, to its customer interactions and value to stakeholders. As it deals primarily with people, it commences with empowering employees with first-hand tools and methodologies to create data-driven strategies and innovation. Digital transformation changes the way an organization operates, systems, processes, workflow, and culture are part of these processes. This transformation affects each level of an organization and brings together data across areas to work more effectively. Innovative technologies are transforming traditional economies into fast-growing and more lucrative digital economies. In Africa, Nigeria stands at a pole position in leveraging this change, being the continent's most populous nation with the most powerful technology and mobile market. This is evident in the growth of recognized e-commerce and mobile-based enterprises. However, daunting challenges impending the development of this ecosystem exist. This include inadequate technology, infrastructure, scarcity of skilled digital natives, and the highest commitment levels by the government at all strata in driving the nation's digital transformation agenda. Nigerian organizations are well positioned to be successful, achieve unprecedented growth and scale, and deliver value beyond the shores of Nigeria using technology as a lever. As the biggest economy in Africa, with one of the largest youth populations in the world, Nigeria is well positioned to develop a robust digital economy. Youth development will have a transformational impact on the country. However, to reap the benefits, Nigeria needs to focus on accelerating improvements in 5 fundamental pillars of a digital economy: digital infrastructure, digital platform, digital financial services, digital entrepreneurship, and digital skills. One of the advantages of digital transformation to the Nigerian economic is economic diversification, which has led to industrialization, accelerated developments in mobility and transportation, electrification, and mechanized agriculture that redefined economic systems. Nigeria's rediscovery of oil in the 1960s and the influx of oil exploration and other attractive industries resulted in a decline in the primary source of economic activity, agriculture in favor of oil. Nonetheless, agricultural developments continued at a slower pace of evolution and development. With declining global oil reserves, alternative forms of energy, sustainable development goals, and cost for cleaner energy sources and global influence on oil is reducing. Nigeria's vulnerability and lack of economic stability has resulted in calls for economic diversification as an economy reliant on income from crude oil sales. In recent times, the agricultural industry's revitalization has been a driving force. Yes, the digital economy is a viable source of economic diversification that provides a skilled and talented workforce that can serve as a global community through freelancing, micro-work, business process outsourcing, and other opportunities. Now, one of the critical agents of digital economy is software. The software goes through different stages in its life cycle before it can be deployed for use by the end users. One of the critical aspects of these steps is testing. Software testing plays a vital role in the process of developing high-quality software. Testing is necessary because we all make mistakes. Some of those mistakes are unimportant, but some are expensive and dangerous. Therefore, we need to check everything we develop every time before releasing it to end users. Software failures can be devastating to a company's value and reputation. For example, UK-based loan company Provident Financial lost £1.7 billion. That's about 2.4 billion American dollars of market value in 2017. After a bug in their newly developed scheduling software, such that barely half of their loan debts were collected when due. This bug cost the company £120 million, which is about 170 American dollars in profit loss, and the fiasco is considered a record-breaking loss. In a recent report by Synopsys Inc., in conjunction with Consortium for Information and Software Quality, the cost of poor software quality in the US in 2020 was approximately $2.08 trillion. Software testing in Nigeria could be said to be at the mid-level stage. Mid-level in the sense that just a handful of organizations test software that they buy from the shelf. Some believe that there is no need to test the software as it is assumed that the vendor must have tested the software before it's sending it for use. A common occurrence in software houses in Nigeria is that they will have a team of developers who will put the code together, do some debugging, and then package the software and ship it to the customer. Hence, the product is shipped with many units. Hence, the product is shipped without any unit testing. As a result, when the customer deploys the software, many bugs are found in production, and the vendor comes in to fix a bug at a cost to the customer. To a testing practitioner, this makes no sense, but the vendor gets away with it. Up until May 2020, nearly all countries had representation at the International Software Testing Qualification Board, ISTQB. However, Nigeria had no representation, even though it is the most populous African nation, as said earlier, and also the largest African economy. Hence, we applied for Nigeria to be a member of ISTQB, and the Nigerian Software Testing Qualification Board became a member of ISTQB community on May 20, 2020, after the membership application approval at the ISTQB General Assembly in Dublin. We are also the local chapter for TMMI Foundation, the architect and owner of the Test Maturity Model Integration, a detailed and structured model for test process improvement and worldwide. So NGSTQ mission is to generate public awareness of the economic and risk management benefit that professional software testing practices offer in Nigeria. In addition, we enable software testers to develop careers in line with trending industry demands. In conjunction with ISTQB, NGSTQB is responsible for providing a consistent, trusted accreditation system for the education and training of professional testers in Nigeria. NGSTQB develops, adopts, and contributes to standards for software testing, training course development, and professional qualification. The certification of testing professional to the values and syllabi developed by ISTQB is core to the services NGSTQB provides in Nigeria. Through the extensive NGSTQB network, we facilitate collaboration between testing and quality professionals, learning through events and distributing trending and topical information and articles. The vision is to promote testing professionalism, support growth, career growth, and elevate the importance of testing and quality management practices in Nigeria. NGSTQB has been creating awareness since its inception in Nigeria and has been engaging the Nigerian government on the need to develop a national software testing framework that will form a guideline for both Nigerian software houses and end users. As a result, the framework has been developed and it's at its final stage of being rolled out in Nigeria by the technology agency responsible for it. The COVID-19 pandemic has defined a new normal. What businesses worldwide are adapting to the new normal, the software industry is reaping the season's benefit due to increased demand for technology. In Nigeria, companies are starting to look inward for their software needs, which had led to an increase in demand and acceptance of indigenous software developed in Nigeria. We can boldly say that COVID-19 has opened a floodgate of opportunities for the Nigerian software industry and presented a gateway to emancipate the sector from the clutches of imperialism. If Nigerians, including the government, begin to buy from Nigerian software providers, Nigeria will have an industry that will internally generate over $2 billion annually. And that alone will spiral into other African countries, then to different countries all over the world. However, with all these opportunities come the question of quality. Are Nigerian software developed with quality in mind? We are aware that some of the software developed by indigenous software houses in Nigeria sometimes pose a huge challenge to both public and private organizations in Nigeria, hence the low patronage. In order to move forward, we must identify and track the bugs that may crash these opportunities presented by the pandemic and fix them to prevent this opportunity wave from fading. In addition, when corrected, these bugs will build the required confidence needed to meet the industry demand. The Nigerian government came up with a digital economy strategy in 2020. And according to the digital economy strategy, Nigerians are highly innovative people. Therefore, a thriving digital economy will create employment opportunities for Nigerians, teeming population, and lift millions out of poverty. Nigerian software testing qualification aims to work assiduously to make Nigeria the software testing hub for the outsourcing software testing market. In this effort, we believe we can achieve this by collaborating with major stakeholders all over different sectors in Nigeria by training and certifying 30,000 software testers in the next 36 months. On October 12, 2020, at Gulf Information Technology Exhibition, GTEx 2020 in Dubai, the Nigerian government signed a memorandum of understanding with Microsoft Corporation to train 5 million Nigerians on high-demand technological skills to advance their respective careers. NGSTQB is working alongside the government to ensure that software testing training is included in these 5 million technological skills. As part of its efforts to create the advancement of software testing in Nigeria, NGSTQB is hosting the first ever software testing conference in Nigeria. The conference is tagged Test Nigeria Conference 1.0, and it is Nigeria's first software testing conference dedicated purely to software testing and quality assurance. Test Nigeria Conference 1.0 is the leading software testing conference for organizations and individuals willing to learn the latest software trends, the best practices, and contribute to Nigeria's smoother software development cycle and quality. The event will provide attendees with a unique platform to keep up to date with the latest industry trends, exchange experiences, discuss deliberate ideas, and benefit from network opportunities. The theme of the Test Nigeria Conference 1.0 is Impact of Software Quality Assurance in Nigeria Digital Economy. It will hold on 23rd of November 2022 in Lagos. Software testing is advancing in Nigeria, and NGSTQB is geared towards enabling teaming Nigerian youth to acquire the relevant skills to take opportunities that will be presented to them through the government's ongoing digital economy strategy. NGSTQB is also engaging public and private universities to introduce software testing certification to computer science students. The unique selling point of this at this level is that it will make all the students ready it will make all the students job ready before graduating. On behalf of myself and Nigerian Software Testing Qualification Board, I would like to thank A4Q World Congress team again, and I wish you all a prosperous 2022 summit. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for this presentation. I believe that for now we don't have any comments, but please don't hesitate to comment on the different sections of the channels if you have any questions or comment to our speaker. Do you have any last words maybe to conclude for this summit?
Oh, well, I just need to say out there that we are making concerted efforts in Nigeria, and software testing is a global thing. It's not just limited to one country. A4Q is doing their own thing. ISTQB do theirs. TMMI do theirs as well. Just to let everyone present be aware of the fact that we are open to collaborating with any organization that have any idea or information with which we can grow software testing in Nigeria. I think Kenza will have my information. So if anyone has anything to contribute to the development of software testing industry in Nigeria, please do not hesitate to get that across to us at any stage. And I'll be in Marrakesh tomorrow as well. So if anyone wants to discuss anything on the side, please. My name is Boye Dari, and I'll be in attendance. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Just a quick reminder that this presentation will also be available on our different channels, so don't hesitate to take a second look and to contact Boy Dare if you have any questions. Thank you so much and have a nice day.
Thank you very much.